What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a head-to-head between the Soundcore Liberty 4NCs. They're going to go head-to-head against another label mate, the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. All right. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments saying that, the Liberty 3 Pros have better bass than the 4NCs. So, without further ado, let's find out. All right, we are back in for this epic head-to-head. So let's go ahead and pop both of these out and take a look at them. We will compare and contrast their form factors. Obviously, you can see the 4NCs are the stem style, while you have the sort of traditional in-ear with the three Liberty 3 Pro. Excuse me. As you can see, Liberty 3 Pros is a little bit of a chunkier earbud. Let's go ahead and focus on that one real quick. And I always did love this form factor. I love the wide, nice sized touchpad here on the Liberty 3 Pros. Very nice, lightweight, despite their size. You get your proper ear tip, and proper wing configuration. You get a good seal, what helps obviously with noise canceling and sound. So they do a really, really good job at that with these. I love the gloss and matte finishing on these guys. Very comfortable to wear in ear for long periods of time. All right, let's go ahead and take a look quickly at the 4NCs. Again, I got sound coming out. Let me see. All right. I tapped the play button. All right. As you can see, you got the matte black, matte blue with the gloss for the logo and branding. Again, very comfortable in the ear. Like the ergonomic shaping here that sits inside the ear well. Proper ear tip. Again, helps with seal and everything. Kind of long, like a medium-sized medium length stem rather, with these guys. But again, very lightweight earbud as well. Very, very comfortable to have long term in your ear. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these guys in the case, and we're gonna take a look at both of these in the ear. All right, as you can see here, we have the Liberty 3 Pros. As you can see, the larger portion protrudes shortly, sort of, listen at me. Just a little bit outside the ear, whereas you got the ear wing here, as you can see in the back, inside the ear well, taking up that full area there, giving you that great seal for the ear tip inside. I love I love the fact that you get nice size touch panel there to actuate any touch control functions. Again, very comfortable to have in long term. I really do enjoy these earbuds when I do rock them. All right, and here we are with the Liberty 4NCs in the ear. Let me blow it up a little bit further so you guys can get a good look. As you can see, it doesn't take up a lot of the ear well the ear well here. A nice proper seal with the proper ear tip. I guess I'll say medium-sized stem sticks protrudes out. And again, you still have your surface area up here, not as large as on the Liberty 3 Pros, of course, but you still have a nice, decent surface where you can actuate on any type of functions you want with the earbuds. Again, very lightweight. The weight is distributed very nicely, as is with the Liberty 3 Pros, and they're both very good for long-term use. Okay, so what we want to do next is we'll go ahead and finish our comparison testing, and then we'll come back with the sound test that everybody's been waiting on. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros in a crowded location.
This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds in a crowded location.
All right. Okay. First up, we got the Liberty 3 Pros in my ear. As you can see here, we are walking down the street. We got traffic. I can hear a little bit of it. I got active noise canceling turned on. Excuse me. Like I said, we don't got some traffic rolling back and forth. We got a little bit of wind, but I have to tell you, noise canceling is okay as far as these guys go. I can still hear some cars ride past. Some of them I can't hear, but I think they're doing a pretty good job. All right, here we are with the noise canceling test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. We are walking around. We've got traffic, some good ambient sound. We also got some wind. So we got a good little test bed here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, let me go ahead and pull my phone out, pull the app up. You can see here, we are currently in transparency mode, but I'm turned on wind noise reduction to help out. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go ahead and we're gonna flip it into noise canceling mode. All right, noise canceling is officially turned on, and along with wind noise reduction. And I have to say, it got considerably quiet. Now we got some more traffic coming our way. Let's see what we got. Okay, pretty good noise canceling on these. All right, I still hear a little bleed in with the, from the ambient sound. As far as the cars go, I cannot hear the wind at all. I feel it blowing, but I can't hear it. Again, I am using the larger ear tips. I did switch those out just so I can make sure I get a good seal and fit. That one had a pretty big muffler. I could barely hear that one. Again, very good noise canceling for these ones. I definitely would give these guys an approval. And again, this is strictly noise canceling. This has nothing to do with audio, just strictly the strength of the ANC on the earbuds. And I have to say they're doing a pretty good job. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the Liberty 4 NC earbuds. Not bad at all.
All right, we are back in for the sound test. We're going to start off with the Liberty 4 NCs. We got them paired up in the air. As you can tell, we're in the transparency mode, so it doesn't sound like I'm yelling. So what we're going to do now is we'll make sure, as everyone can see there, we are in LDAC. So we're going to go ahead and go into our settings, our sound settings here. We're going to put that codec in LDAC. As you can see now, we are definitely there. All right, we'll check back on that later. So let's go ahead and go and turn on noise canceling. That's how I like to listen to my music. We'll go in right now as our EQ settings. We're using my preferred EQ setting here. This is what we're using. I find I get my a great bass and very clear, clean vocals and everything in this setting. If you want, you could go ahead and pause here and then take that down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and split this off. We're going to put our music here. We're going to get that ready. Let's go ahead. We'll put my EQ settings back up here on the screen. All right. And then we're going to double check one more time to make sure that we are in LDAC. It automatically switches us back to AAC for some reason. I don't understand why. But now we're in LDAC. So we got our proper listening levels. We're there. Let's go. Let me back up. All right, there we go. Okay. Nice, clean, clear sound. Vocal sounded real clean and clear there. Very clean. I'm liking it. All right, the keyboard in the background, or excuse me, the piano in the background, nice crisp keys. All right, now we getting the background instruments in. Nice subtle rumble from the cello. Very nice. I like very clean sounding here. Now we're about to come in and we're going to get our chorus in. All right, chorus is now in. Soundstage is wide. Sounds really good. Now we got the violin in there with nice touch on detail. Very clean. Very nice. Sounds really, really good. All right, I love to like to get the chorus in so we can get the full effect of it. Very, very nicely sounding there. Crystal clear vocals. Nice balance to the background instruments. The soundstage nice and wide. I really enjoyed that. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our bass song. Here we go. All right, bass hits nice, and it doesn't dissipate quickly. It hits and it rumbles through, and it gives you just enough of that sub bass rumble, and then it hits again. All right, here we go. Let's see the vocals. Okay, vocals are still, the balance is there. Sounds really good, real clean. I love the sub bass rumble. All right, we're gonna hit. Let's get a little bit of this bridge in here. Here we go. Oh, that is so clean. Oh, I love it. So clean on that. Just the bass hit. Like I said, I love this hit. It rumbles through. The sub bass comes through, and it doesn't dissipate too quickly. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we got a special extra bass song we're gonna try on here. Shout out to one of my subscribers. The name is escaping me right now, but he suggested that I try this. It's called Nocturnal by The Midnight. Let's go ahead and try this one. All right. I got that old school 80s sci-fi movie type feel to it. Like Tron or something like that. Sounds really good. And then it's starting off nice. Nice overall volume. Nice sub bass rumbles here coming in and fading out. Nicely done. You got that drum. Boom, 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 boom. Sounds like almost like the Terminator. Really nice. All right, we'll keep it going a little bit. I want to hear we get a bridge here. All right, we got some horns in the back or a keyboard in the background. Sorry, man, it's got that it does has that sci-fi movie type feel. I love it. Almost like what's the one I'm looking for? Blade Runner 2049. That one, or even the first Blade Runner for that one, for that matter, rather. Oh, it just brings back nostalgia when it comes to these sci-fi movies. All right. Okay. Now it's switched up. This all right, nice beat. That beat hits. Now you don't get a lot of sub bass rumble, but man, you get a nice clean hit with the bass on this. Oh, I love the switch up though. I really do. All right. I really did like the switch up there. I wanted to incorporate that one into this video. Big ups. I appreciate the shout out to try this song. It will definitely be in my rotation here. So let's go ahead and move quickly to going home. Let's go. Again, back in, got that sub bass rumble. Nice sound. Nice balance on the background instruments with the keyboard and drums. Very clean. That lead saxophone is so crisp. And I love the balanced sound. Sounds so good. Very clean. I'm loving it. I'm in all of this. Here we go. High note. Yes. It hits nicely. I love it. Now we got the rest of the band in. Nice sound stage balanced with the background instruments. Very clean, very crisp. That lead saxophone is just amazing. All right. Again, very clean sound there, very crisp. Background instruments, nice sharp saxophone there. Really, really enjoyed that sound. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get these swapped out. We're gonna put the Liberty 3 Pros through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Liberty 3 Pros all paired up in the air. And as you can see, we are in LDAC mode for these as well. It says it here under sound mode and as well up here at the top. LDAC has been turned on. Let's go into our settings. It just switched us back from LDAC. So we're going to put it back in. So now the phone is using the LDAC codec. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and split this off. Get into our music. We got Old Money already queued up. Let's go ahead and turn this on noise canceling first. All right. Noise canceling has been turned on. Let's go into my settings here. Also use these with that same setting as I use with the 4 NCs. So let's go ahead and we're at our proper listening level. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me back that up. All right, here we go. Again, nice, clean, clear vocals. Crisp piano in the back. Sounding really clean. All right, nice sound. Here we go. We're going to come in with the instruments now. Here we go. Nice, that subtle little bit of sub bass with the cello. Again, nice balance with the background instruments. Just seems like it just gives me a little bit more with that cello with the Liberty 3 Pros. All right, there we go. Here we go with the chorus. Very nice. Okay. Sounds really clean. Oh, nice sound. Nice sound. Oh, sounds so clean. Nice balance. Wide open sound stage. Sounds real good. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna jump into our our bass song. Here we go. Let's go. Gosh, let's get it. Oh, that's powerful. Okay. Okay. Oh, that sub rumble is ridiculous. Oh man, that sounds so powerful. Then you get that rumble, the sub bass rumble. Again, doesn't dissipate. Does it dissipate quickly? Hits and it goes through and then it hits again. Oh, it sounds really good. It sounds so good. Now, vocals sound clean. I just wish they were a little bit louder in my current configuration. I might have to fine tune that. But man, that bass is impressive. Oh, sounds so good. All right, let's go ahead and get into our special uh bass song. Let's go ahead, Nocturnal. Let's go. I just love this I love this 1980s feel to this song. 1980s vibe, sci-fi vibe rather. All right. Sounds so cool. Yes, indeed. It sounds so cool. I like this. All right, here we go. I'm sorry about the dead space there. I was focusing on the song. You got that drum, nice, clean, clear vocal, or not vocals, but instruments. Nice little sub bass there. And all the synthesizers sound so good. All right, now it's switched over. You got that good bass. Not particularly a sub bass rumble, but that bass hits. Sounds really, really good. All right, I like that. I like that. You get that you get the one first version in, more instrumental, more synthesizers, more like, and then it switches over. It gives you that nocturnal, and then it hits you with the bass. It's a nice flip. I like it. I really like it. Sound really good. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Going Home. Here we go. Again, nice subtle bass there at the beginning. Very clean. Okay. Nice, crisp saxophone. Very nice. Very clean. You got a nice sound stage. Everybody, all those instruments is back there. It's nice spread, nice background. Very balanced. Here we go with the chorus. The high note was okay. Wasn't as sharp as I liked it on these, but man, they do sound wonderful together. Now you got that nice wide open sound stage with the background instruments. Sounds really nice. Really nice. Very clean, crisp sound from the Liberty 3 Pros with that song. Very nicely done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get this cleaned up, and I'm come back with my final thoughts on this head-to-head. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with my final thoughts on this head-to-head between the Soundcore Liberty 4 NCs and the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. And I have to admit, both of them sound great in their own ways. Let's go ahead and talk about the Liberty 4 NCs. Nice overall volume, very loud. Even at my preferred settings, I got great overall volume out of them. Again, good bass, nice clean hit, and the sub bass didn't dissipate too quickly. All right, let me go ahead and back up. We're going to break it down song by song. All right, for the first song, Going Home, nice, clean, clear, crisp vocals. The piano at the beginning was nice and clean, nice and crisp with the piano keys. And then once you brought in the string instruments, nice detailing, got a nice little sub bass rumble from the cello. All that, notice all that, in the song there. And then of course when you add the chorus, or the background singers rather, you sound like you got a nice wide range of vocals simmering on both sides of your ear, very clean. Moving on to Gosh, our bass song, nice clean bass, hits hard. You got that sub bass rumble, didn't dissipate too fast, and then just didn't where you hit and disappeared. You wonder when the next hit's coming. Nope, you had that hit, the sub bass rumble, and then you got to hit again. So you had that nice repetition there, and where you didn't go without bass unless it was in the song where bass wasn't required, wasn't in it. But again, very, very clean. I love the sub bass rumble. Now, moving on to our guest song, if you will, Nocturnal. I like how it handled the first portion of it with the nice, clean sounds and everything. Everything was crisp, didn't nothing fall off. The balance was there perfectly. And then when it hit and you switched over, you got and it gave you that bass. The bass hit. There was no sub bass rumble in the song, but man, did that thump hit you in the side of the head? It was really nice and clean there. That transition was really great. All right, now moving on to Going Home. Again, great volume there, nice clarity also when you got into the keyboard and the drums at the beginning, then brought in the lead saxophone, which was very sharp, very crisp, and even on the high note, nice and crisp on the high note. It just hit just the way you want it. And then when we broke it, and then when the chorus came in, you had a nice wide open sound stage. Felt like you were in a concert with that one. Again, overall, very good earbuds. Just nice, clean sound out of them. All right, now let's go ahead and switch over to the Liberty 3 Pros, my OGs. First song, they came in very nice, clean sounding, not as loud as I would, overall volume, not as loud as I would like them to be, but still plenty of sound. You got, like I said, clean vocals. You got a nice the piano, very clean, very crisp there. Then of course you got nice detailing when they brought in the string instruments. The sub bass was real pronounced with the cello. When they hit the cello chords, you could definitely hear that. That was a really nice representation there. Nice strong sub bass there. Then of course when you got the chorus vocals in, you got that nice wide open feel, nice balance and everything. Then we go on to our bass song. I have to admit, these had good bass. The NCs, they had really good bass. The Liberty 3 Pros had great bass. They hit, and even the sub bass was powerful. And again, that repetition, you just kept hitting it. These, I would consider the Liberty 3 Pros bass head worthy. Definitely for the bass heads. That bass on there, it just, for all the flaws with the overall volume, the bass on these guys kind of makes up for it. So if you're listening to something with heavy bass, yeah, definitely with these guys, very clean, very, very powerful. And then moving on in our special guest song, Nocturnal. Again, it did well. It did okay to well with the first portion, but then when you switched over and you got that bass hit, they really showed up there. Very nice and powerful bass. Again, no sub bass rumble to worry about. So it really hit boom, boom, boom. It just really gave you that thump upside the head with that bass. And then moving on to our final song, Going Home. This one, it kind of fell off in my opinion. You got good sound with the background instruments, but the lead saxophone was not as crisp, not as clean, not as sharp as I was hoping it would be. After listening to the foreign C's, I figured they would be somewhere in that area, but they weren't. Still clean sound, just not as sharp as the 4NCs when it came to that particular song. So now the question is, which one would I go with overall? Would I go with the Liberty 4NCs or would I go with the Liberty 3 Pros? Now, me being by definition of the people in my comments, I am a bass head. I would go with the Liberty 3 Pros if bass was all I was looking for. All right. Now, granted, if I want a better overall sound, I'm gonna go with the Liberty 4NCs. They're good at everything. They give me everything out, all of it. Nothing falls off. Whereas with the Liberty 3 Pros, you get the best bass Soundcore has to offer, but in some portions you're lacking a little bit. Again, it's you could fine tune the equalizer and find that sweet spot. I think after playing with these guys in that EQ setting, I found that sweet spot there. It gave me the best these guys had to offer. Again, they do have the Hear ID, and I did go through that, but I think using the graphic equalizer gave me the best that I was looking for there as far as sound goes. But again, if you're a bass head and bass is all you want, Liberty 3 Pros is definitely the one for you. If you want a better overall package, good bass, clean vocals, great sounds when it comes to great sound when it comes to your instruments, then between these two, I will go with the Liberty 4NCs. All right. So again, this has been a head-to-head between the Liberty 4NCs and the Liberty 3 Pros. If you like what you see, guys and girls, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me on this journey, we're closing in on 2,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very appreciative of. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified when videos like these and others drop. You can also catch up with me on Instagram, Twitter, and now on Threads at Ron on Tech. You can go ahead and hit me out and follow me on that one as well. I think that's everything. Great pair of earbuds, both of these, both still in my rotation. But for better overall package, I will go with the 4NCs. But for us bass heads, all them bass heads out there, still keep these on deck. The Liberty 3 Pros, that is. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming out. Peace.